guys, this is probably gonna be the only video that I post with my voice in it. But anyways, I'm going to discuss this video because I think it needs a bit of context. Now, I know this video was posted a bit like 2 weeks ago, but I just felt you guys need an explanation to it. Now, before I start explaining this, I just want to say that S and C are involved in the situation, and IG and AJ mentioned are not involved in the situation, but are mentioned by S and C. And I just want, and GH is not mentioned, is not involved in the situation, nor is mentioned by S and C, but is mentioned in the aftermath of the situation. So now that we got that settled, let's begin. So before the situation, C wasn't really treating me like a friend anyway, as you know from other videos I posted about her. I'll link those in the description in case you haven't watched them. I would usually go over her house on Wednesday after school, and she would usually come over mine on Monday after school, unless we had something planned like a holiday or a doctor's appointment or whatever. So basically, she wasn't treating me like a friend. She wasn't talking to me unless it was only us two together, and then when she was with other people, when there's more people around us, she would ignore my existence. So I met AJ and IG. I knew IG like since the beginning of year 7, but since we were in the same class, I started to get to know him more. And me, IG and AJ started hanging out more, and because they were actually treating me like friends, and me and C started hanging out less and less. I have confronted C about how she's treating me. She looked directly at me and said that she was trying to talk to me still, but she couldn't because I was always going to class or hanging out with AJ and IG. I let it go because she lies most of the I can't speak. She lies most of the time, and 2 people have already said to me that they think C isn't treating me like a friend. Those 2 people were GH, who is my friend, and LT, who is my cousin. Recently, I have cried a few times because of what has been going on between me and C, and I have convinced my mum to lie about what we're doing after school on Monday, so C wouldn't have to come over because I didn't want to deal with her. My parents did know that this was happening, was trying to help, but it really wasn't. Afterwards, me, AJ and IG started to get close, and soon AJ called me and IG her only true friends, and we started hanging out more and stuff. I said on the weekend that I didn't have to go over C's house after school on Wednesday that week, so she gave me the spare key to the house, and I walked home with AJ instead. I texted C telling her that I wasn't coming over her house, and when she asked why, I told her that it was because she wasn't really acting like my friend anymore. I told her that my parents already knew that I wasn't coming round to her house, and she replied with all right. When I get home, I got a text from S asking why I don't think she's acting like my friend, and I just replied with because she doesn't talk to me still, because I didn't want to give her too much info, as it isn't really a business to ask that. And then she sends me a voice message saying that she is trying to talk to me still, but I'm always hanging out with AJ and IG, so she can't. and then we got in an argument about it because first of all, it ain't even her business, it's between me and C. Second of all, don't throw my friends into an argument that they don't need to be brought in. And third of all, just mind your own business. Like, I get that she's C's best friend and all, but if she has a problem with me, then she can come talk to me herself. And as you can see, I'm trying to be civil, but she starts acting hostile towards me. Afterwards, my dad found me upset on the sofa, and so he took me to my room and replayed Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom to take my mind off it, and it worked for a while. But when I had dinner, I just stared at it for an hour. In the end, despite being my favourite meal, I did not eat it. And in the end, my mum offered me some ice cream, and I ate 3 sips of that for dinner and ended up sulking from after I finished my ice cream till 9 o'clock in the evening. I didn't feel like going to school the next day, so my parents let me have first period off, which is the only period of the day that I have with C. I went into school after first break and had English with GH, and apparently S was one to her about what happened the night before. She asked if I was okay and I replied with I was fine, but she wasn't convinced. Anyways, after English, she apologized for S, and she didn't know that S was going to say anything, and she told us not to say it because I'm sensitive. So I accepted the apology mainly because I didn't want to deal with the situation anymore. And after school, S apologized to me for how she acted, and like before, I just accepted the apology because I didn't want to deal with this anymore. Me and she have quote-unquote resolved this, but she's still acting the same as before, so I'm not really convinced that we have resolved it. I think that S should have never asked that question in the first place because of how she acts when she doesn't get the answer she wanted to. And since she did ask that question, she shouldn't have overreacted when I gave her my answer, which is the truth, really. And when I confronted C, we both should have said something more, but my wimpy ass stopped me from asking more than one question. But what really pisses me off is S trying to get involved and bringing my other friends into conversation and making it sound like I can only hang out with C and her friends. And by the way, that C acts towards me, I think that she might be jealous because I have new friends. And she's always known me as the shy girl who couldn't make any friends. And I think that she thought that because of that, she could just treat me like shit and I'd just come running back to her. But I could be wrong and she could not think like that. But just remember that this is my point of view and my opinion, and hers could be completely different. Alright guys, so this is the end of the explanation, and I hope you understand it better than just watching the video. Anyways, bye guys. Also, I'm probably not gonna post for a while after this because of my exams.